Welcome to Mock Interview Pro. Today, we're here to boost your confidence as you prepare for your power plant operator interview. Let's dive right into it, starting with a question about teamwork. Could you share an experience where you collaborated closely with a team on a project in the power plant? This question helps interviewers understand how well you work with others and contribute to team projects. Here are some things to keep in mind when answering. Choose a project where teamwork played a crucial role. Detail your role and specific contributions. Discuss challenges your team faced and how you overcame them. Explain the project's outcome and any valuable lessons learned. Relate this experience to the position you're applying for. Now, let's look at an example. Answer to bring this to life.
In my previous job, we were tasked with upgrading the power plant's cooling system. I worked alongside engineers and technicians to evaluate the current system. We faced scheduling conflicts and resource shortages, but through effective coordination, we completed the project on time and increased efficiency by 15%. This experience underscored the necessity of communication and teamwork.
By the way, we're only covering a handful of questions in this video, but I've prepared a free PDF with all 30 top interview questions for power plant operator. It also includes example answers and tips to help you prepare with confidence. The download link is just below. Can you tell us about a time when you spotted a potential safety hazard in the plant and what actions you took? Interviewers ask this to gauge your attention to safety and your proactive approach to maintaining a safe work environment. Here are some pointers to consider for this question. Start by describing the hazard you identified. Explain how you recognized it as a safety risk. Detail the steps you took to address the issue. Mention any collaboration with colleagues or supervisors. Wrap up with the outcome and any takeaways. Let's explore an example to illustrate this.
During a routine inspection, I noticed a coolant line leak. Recognizing the risk of overheating, I promptly informed my supervisor and we shut down the area for repairs. This quick action prevented a potential incident and reinforced the importance of vigilance and prompt response.
Describe a challenging problem you encountered while operating machinery and how you resolved it. This question evaluates your problem-solving skills and ability to handle unexpected challenges. Consider these tips as you prepare your response. Identify a specific and challenging incident. Briefly set the scene and describe the problem. Discuss the impact the issue had on operations. Detail the steps you took to resolve it. Conclude with the outcome and any lessons learned. Here's an example to showcase your problem-solving approach.
Once during a routine check, I noticed a sudden pressure drop in the boiler, risking a shutdown. I quickly checked the pressure gauge, inspected the valves, and verified the settings. Identifying a malfunctioning valve, I reported it and initiated emergency procedures to maintain operations. We replaced the valve, restoring pressure and preventing downtime, which taught me the value of swift, decisive action.
If there was a sudden drop in power output, what steps would you take to diagnose and fix the issue? This question tests your ability to respond effectively to emergencies and your technical skills in power plant operations. Keep these points in mind when formulating your answer. Start by checking control room indicators for alerts. Compare current operational parameters with normal values. Inspect critical equipment for visible issues. Notify team members of the situation. Follow emergency procedures to stabilize the system. Let's look at an example to understand how to approach this situation.
First, I'd examine the control room indicators for any alarms. Next, I'd review current parameters against normal conditions to identify discrepancies. If I found any anomalies, I'd inspect the equipment directly. Then I'd inform my team and collaborate to address the issue, following emergency protocols if necessary.
How would you address a conflict between team members during a shift? This question assesses your interpersonal skills and ability to manage team dynamics. Here's how you can prepare your answer. Stay calm and assess the situation before intervening. Listen to both sides of the conflict individually. Facilitate open communication and collaboration. Aim to find a solution that satisfies both parties. Follow up to ensure the conflict is resolved. Let's explore a sample answer to better understand this approach.
I'd start by observing the conflict to understand the dynamics. Then, I'd talk to each team member privately to hear their perspectives. Afterward, I'd bring them together to promote open discussion and collaboration. I'd aim for a resolution that works for both parties and follow up later to ensure ongoing harmony.
Before we wrap up, remember you can get all 30 questions, example answers, and step-by-step tips in a handy PDF. Totally free. Just grab it below.